Hey guys, Jay, welcome back to the channel. So guys, man, it's been one heck of a crazy week, I gotta tell you. Things have started up kind of slowly, actually, kind of slowly. But last weekend was Fan Expo for us here in Canada and Ontario, actually, Toronto, Ontario. And I gotta tell you, it was a return to form in a lot of ways. Um, the truth is, just like anything else, we haven't been able to gather much, over the past 2 years, and a lot of people, of course, are kind of well, they're kind of bored and tired, and you know what, for us in the geek community, the collector community, the movie loving community, the pop culture community, we were all on bated breath to actually get back into the spirit of conventions again, and um, you know, Fan Expo, which has actually had multiple iterations in the U.S. as well. Um, you know, this has become something of a tradition for many fans, and a lot of people who are into pop culture and into movies, television, comic books, and of course action figures. It's kind of like their own personal playground, if you will, and that was one of the things which made it extremely special every single year to be able to go to Fan Expo. And of course, whenever something like that is taken away from you, you have to deal with it, right? You have to take it as a great assault, and just deal with it, right? But when you've been used to it so long, to actually go to a central place and really in a lot of ways meet your friends again after so long, because in many regards, Fan Expo and San Diego Comic Con, New York Comic Con, um, all these different PowerCon, all these different events, they are in a lot of ways one of the places where a lot of people meet each other and reconnect as friends. Because we all have our lives, right? We all have jobs. We things come up. We have families, and the reality is that once a year, maybe if you're lucky enough, 2 or 3 times a year, you get to go to these little pockets, right? These little gatherings, places, right, where you can actually reconnect with people you haven't seen in 6, 7 months, maybe even a year, maybe even 2 years, maybe even 3 years. Because it's not always as readily available to everybody to actually go to these things. Some people travel, you know, several provinces, several states to actually get to these events. And you know what? It's a huge thing. Dragon Con, which is I think happening right now, if I'm not mistaken, it's massive. It's absolutely insane. And people are, they take vacation time. They take time out of their they book like a whole month off, in preparation for these types of events. Especially if you're a cosplayer or in the community, to that type of degree. This is where you meet your friends. This is where you reconnect with the community, and it's something you look forward to every single year. So not having that for 2 years was a big deal, and it really was a return to form in a lot of ways for many people, including myself. Um, Having said that, I hadn't been to a fan expo in literally 5 or 6 years. It had been that long. Um, because I was going to San Diego Comic Con. You know what I mean? And as much as I respect Fan Expo, it's not San Diego Comic Con. They can claim as much as they want that they are the Comic Con of Canada, but which in its own right is probably true, but I you really cannot compare San Diego Comic Con to any other event. Maybe New York Comic Con comes close, but I've never been. I've never been to New York Comic Con, so I have no um, real basis on which to compare the two. So it's one of those weird things where each convention is always going to tell in their marketing, in their advertising, that they are better than each other. And you know what? That's fine. That's something that every community can do, right? Every Comic Con is more than welcome to try. But when you're actually there, I've never seen something as big as San Diego Comic-Con before. The whole city literally changes over to accommodate for Comic-Con. It's crazy. Shuttles go from one district to another, picking up attendees from different hotels. What, they even have lottery systems for hotels. It's absolutely insane. I've never seen anything like it. It really is one of those crazy things. Having said that, though, if you've never been anywhere else, if you've only ever stayed in Canada, you've never left Canada, Fan Expo is pretty much the next best thing. As far as anything else is concerned. If you were never planning to leave Canada and this was your one time a year to actually go and be part of the community, be part with the people, meet everybody, and just geek out for 4 days. Yeah, Fan Expo is great. Fan Expo is amazing. And this year was a lot of fun. This year they had a lot of guests. They had a reunion for all the 4 Hobbits from the Lord of the Rings series, which was amazing. Elijah Wood was there, so was Dominic Monaghan, Billy Boyd, and Sean Austin. Yeah, they were all there. If you guys saw in my video, which I posted on MGR Collector, yeah, we were able to see three of the 4 Hobbits. We weren't able to see Dominic. And some of the stars of Stranger Things were there. A few guests from The Mandalorian were there. It was a great time, really. It really was. And if you're a video game fan, there were some voice actors there who some people might recognize. I myself am not a stargazer. Most of that footage was taken by my friend Lou from Lou's Reviews. If you guys haven't checked him out, please do. He's got a great channel. I was more concentrated, of course, on action figures. And, we found some great things there. I was shocked. I actually ended up finding, and I didn't even realize this. So for some of you guys who were watching the videos, my toy hunt, my 2 toy hunts that I did, I did. It was basically one gigantic toy hunt, but I separated in 2 because it was just way too much stuff. In my very first booth that I visited, I couldn't believe it. I didn't even notice it. And I don't know if anybody else noticed it, but I actually had to put it into the video to actually point it out that there was a Blitzwave Voltron there. I was gobsmacked when I saw it, when I was actually cutting the film and actually figuring out, all right, what are the good cuts? Where can I do something funny? While I was watching it, and I actually saw that clip where I'm pointing at the Power Rangers, what's it called? 3-0 6-inch figures, and I was 12-inch figures. I pointed up on 1/6 figures. I was like, hey, look, there's the Power Rangers 6 scale 1/6 scale figures, and then right below it, I didn't even notice there was a Blitzwave Voltron there. I, in my head, had mistaken it and pretty much convinced myself at the time that it was actually just the Solo Chokugan version. I did not realize that it was actually the Blitzwave Voltron. $1,200 they were asking for this. $1,200 Canadian, which is not too far removed from the actual price. Landed, that's pretty close. I think without the markup, I think it's closer to $900, $950. Landed. I think $1,000 is the top end of where that's going to be. So yeah, $1,200. They're only really making about $200 on top. That's not a bad deal. That's actually not a bad deal. It's not the greatest deal in the world, but it wasn't that bad. And then of course I found a whole bunch of different grails that were there, including of course my own personal grail, Castle Grayskull from the Master Universe Classics. I did not pull the trigger. I don't have the money. There's just no way. I cannot afford $3,500, no matter how good the bundle is. And it was a great bundle. It had it had Battle Cat, it had Panther, it had the Griffin, it had Beastman, Skeletor, and He-Man. Like, wow, what a collection! What a curation of that entire set. Beautiful stuff. Congratulations to Rare Hunters. They did an amazing job. But just not. I just don't have the money. I don't have the money. I don't have the resources. No matter how much I would love to actually have that and add it to my collection, it's just not right. Even at $3,500, which is a great price, it's still too much. It's, in my opinion, it's still too much. I would like to be, if all things being equal, no matter what the number is out there on eBay, and all that stuff, I would really like to be between $2,500 and $2,800. That's where I'm comfortable. And And I'm still not even comfortable with that. You know what I mean? Spending that much money. That is a lot of money. That's a huge amount of money. So, you know, I'm a little sad that I had to walk away from that deal. But you know what? Opportunities come. My good friend Michael Mercy always says, "Plastic finds a way," and eventually, plastic will find a way. And plastic has found a way in multiple regards. This week, right when I thought that this week was going to be one of those, well, I was hoping for the best. I was hoping for the best on Mo Tuesday, because you know last week's Mo Tuesday wasn't too bad, right? We got some amazing announcements. One of them being Gwildor, and he was going to be, even though a lot of us were scared, a lot of us were very concerned that he would be unobtainable by most fans because he would be a Mattel Creations exclusive. It turned out that Mattel finally listened to us, finally listened to our pleas, and said, "You know what? We're not going to leave the fans. We're not going to leave the fans in the lurch. We're going to go ahead and give them what they want." So it became a made-to-order exclusive, which is amazing. Oh my god, that was an amazing announcement. But they threw another bombshell at us, and you know what? I could not have been happier. They did announce, and I am going to address this right now because there are a lot of. I cannot believe the amount of people who have messaged me multiple times saying this is a hoax. Did any of let me know in the comment section in the chat? Did anybody here think that this was a hoax? Did anybody actually believe that the Willdoor being reissued as a made-to-order exclusive? Did anybody actually believe that that was a hoax? And I tried. I struggled to figure out where this was coming from. I was like, why are people thinking that this is a hoax? And you know what? I can only narrow it down to one thing. I can only narrow it down to the concept that, a friend of the channel, Mad Hatter, who has a wonderful YouTube channel. If you guys haven't checked it out, definitely go check him out. He put up a video. Well, actually, technically, he didn't. Technically, Flipper Frank put up a video, dispelling a rumor that, Mattel was reissuing, what's it called? Willdoor. And, he was on the phone with some operator, and they were explaining that it was a mistake. The hackers had come in, and it was a hoax, blah, blah, blah. And you know what? I could not believe it. I couldn't believe that was actually enough to get people to believe that this whole thing was a hoax. You know what? That's amazing. That is incredible. And that tells you that, you know what? Mad Hatter's channel is growing fast. It really is. And you know what? Congratulations to him. And I'm super excited that he's doing so many great things in the community. And to be perfectly honest with you, as many of you guys know, Flipboard is going to be a big thing. I think he's going to be huge. And very, very soon we're going to have more details on Flipboard. It's going to be an absolute must-have. If you're into that kind of satire, seriously, it's going to be great. But last week, I figured it was going to be hard to top, any announcement. For knowing that Gwildor and Willdoor were now on the table. So this week, I was fully expecting that Mo Tuesday was going to be a bit of a whole hum kind of situation, right? I thought that they were going to take it easy. They're going to make an announcement, which was going to be kind of just enough, right? Kind of just placating all of us, and it sure did seem like that at first. It sure seemed as if they were just going to release an announcement which just gets you by, something which was as simple as an animation. Which is exactly what it was. Which is exactly what it was. So when the actual animation came out and we saw Stump Puppet Studios' wonderful animation, I was not surprised. I was actually very, very happy. I was like, wow, this animation looks great. I'm super happy about that. Let's move on. Let's talk about some of the other stuff that's happening in Motu, right? We talked about Ramen Toys, action figure stands. We talked about the new release photos by Axel Jimenez, and I was ready. I was ready to actually post all that stuff, and here we go. This is going to be great. And then I got a message from Gamer Bud, which basically gobsmacked me again. And what did they talk about? Oh my God! They talked about finally, after what, literally 30 years, finally releasing official action figures of the Masters of the Universe Origins. Sorry, the Masters of the Universe Revelation motion picture action figures. Holy shit! I lost my mind. I literally lost my mind. I saw the pictures. I was so excited. I was really, really, really through the moon. And it's amazing how many people message me. It's incredible how many people message me, telling me, that they're not excited, which is fine. You don't have to be excited about this, right? But they kept, so many of these messages kept coming in and, saying, oh, I'm going to pass because I already have classics, right? And, why would you get excited about having these figures? Classics was so much better. Classics this, classics that. And you know what? Yeah, I get it. I've got a set of classics myself. There's one sitting right here, right? I've got a set. But you know what? It's not about us. It's not about, whether or not I have one. You know what I mean? In a lot of ways, it's not that. There are a lot of people who don't have these. There are a lot of people who were not able to pick one of these up. And now they're literally unobtainable. I think the last one I looked at was something like $250. It was absolutely outrageous prices, right? So you should be happy for these people. You should be happy for anybody who was not able to grab one to be able to get them. And you know what? I was super excited and really wanted to share that moment with everybody. So I did. But it's incredible. It really, really is incredible. How many people actually, called me out and said, you know what, you're full of it, right? You already got a set. You're not going to buy these. And I little do you know, I am picking up every single one of these action figures, and it really is one of those cases. So let me level with everybody. Not only do I have they're over there, but not only do I have Dark Despot Skeletor, I have Rebel Leader He-Man. I've got God Skeletor. I've got Sarad. Okay, no, sorry, not Sarad. Sorry, I've got Karg. I've got Karg, and I was even able to secure a Master Universe Classics Gwildor, which arguably are some of the best sculpts I've ever had. I have them all. I am missing Zarad. I'm missing Blade, and I think that's it. I think of all the figures that were ever released, those are the ones I'm missing. I'm missing them all. What I wouldn't give, and I was talking about this for years, what I wouldn't give to actually have another chance at getting, Blade, Zarad, the original release of Karg. I would love to be able to get that, right? Those three alone, I was super excited to try and get my hands on it. Now with this release, and this is the topic of tonight's chat, what is the future of this? What is the possibility? And I wanted to take a dive into that, and really just dream a little bit and try to identify what it is that it's possible for these figures. And then I wanted to make a fun little announcement later, because I sort of teased it this afternoon with my at the end of my Target video. If you guys haven't seen that, please do check it out. It's a lot of fun. But I am gonna reiterate what I'm gonna be doing with that watch along. So we're going to have a lot of fun with that, guys. But tonight, most of what I want to do tonight is I want to take a look at some of these. First of all, I want to examine the original photographs that were released by Mattel for these two new figures that have already been confirmed. And then I want to go and dive really deep and try to figure out what's possible. What else can we hope for? Can we dream for? And you know what? There's a lot of missing figures. A lot of missing figures. A lot of missing characters, which are possible to be able to make them into an entire line of Masterverse figures, and I'm super excited about that, and I want to share those with you guys. I've been rambling on for over 22 minutes now. Let's see who's in the chat. There seems to be a lot of activity in the chat right now. Holy crap, you guys have been talking for a while. Collecting Classics. Let's go. Let's go, Collecting Classics. Good to see you, brother. Rolando, what's going on? Hello, Rolando. Good to see you, my friend. Anonymous Dude 123. Yes, everyone's in the chat. Raymond Chong. Hey, what's going on, Raymond? Good to see you, brother. Nolan. Evening, everybody. Hope all is well and never had a great week. So far, we've been doing good. We're actually on a long weekend here in Canada, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Anonymous Dude. Cheers, Rolando. Collecting Classics. Raymond Chong. Everybody. Good to see everybody. This is awesome. Ashman55, hello, Jay in chat. How bad is it that my Super 7 movie figures have been sitting in my closet basically since the day I received them? You're not the only one, brother. Like after I got these, they've literally been sitting in my closet, much like yourself. But it's more because I was trying to figure out a way to display them properly, and one of those ways was to actually get a Castle Grayskull. I never ever got one, so there's some insight for you. Collecting Classics, yo, Batfan1, greetings, y'all, greetings, Batfan, good to see you. Let's see, sorry, the chat's all over the place. Let's just say hi to everybody we haven't said hi to. Your Toys Reckons, what up, my fellow men collectors? The stream is the stream live? It is now live, my friend. Armando, what's happening, Jay and Ray? Good to see you, Armando. That's right. Hello, Mega J, everyone. Let's get this party started. Absolutely. Who else have we not said hi to? Yo, Joe C. Yo, Jay. Yo, Joe. OC. What's going on, brother? Your Toys Reckons. Yes, the gas price hike, definitely. And at the class and toys, all those price hikes. Absolutely, my friend. Just crazy. Jermaine, what's going on, Jermaine Hunter? Good to see you, my friend. Armando, nothing like getting off the day of work and chill here with and talking toys. Oh, so awesome. Your Toys Reckons, yeah, most definitely. You're reading my freaking mind. Anonymous Dude, for sure. What the? Where the heck is he? I'm here now, guys. I'm here. Collecting Classics says, found Battle Cat monster trucks at Walmart and Skeletor monster trucks at the Target back-to-back. Nice. Congratulations, brother. Jake Coombs, TikTok, Meg J, TikTok. Hey, you know what? As Skeletor has once said, everything comes to he who waits. And you guys have been waiting a very long time. So, yes, we shall continue, everybody. Let's see. Who else haven't we said hi to yet? You guys had amazing conversations here. This is amazing. Your 30 seconds. We need Gwildor with buckets of chicken, bro. That's right. I was going to share. Absolutely, my friend. Armando, sweet. Collecting Classics. On the peg, they're like $388 secondhand marketplace. They were $15 to $20. Wow, that's crazy. So tonight was a score for $8 and change. Wow. I did not even know that. That's insane. Holy crap. Are you serious? That's stupid. That is stupid money. Your Toys Reckons. Nice. Collecting Classics. Are you ready for Grizzlor and Wondar pre-order date? That is so cool. I'm ready. Yo, Joe C. Are they going to make Courteney Cox figure? Dude, we are going to get into that. That's going to be a lot of fun to talk about tonight. Anonymous Dude. We want to party with Willdoor. Yes, we want to party with Willdoor 100%. Collecting Classics. Where is Gwildor? Yeah, that's a good question. Where is Gwildor? No one's seen him yet. Exactly. Cue the music. Hey, what's going on? Cue the music. What's going on? Good to see you. Cobweb. Hey, Jay in chat. Anyone think that there was a likeness rights issue for that He-Man? Again, we're gonna get into that too. I do want to talk about that a little bit because it's kind of weird. He was at San Diego, right? So let's find out let's find out what's happening. No, my shirt's green. My shirt is green, my friends. Your Toys Reckons. Yeah, he better share. Anonymous Dude, I know that he can get Gwildor with his booze and chicken cutlet bones. Anonymous Dude 1-3. We want Jay. We want Gwildor. Sorry, calm down. Easy, guys. Easy. Armando, have you guys seen all the recent leaks of the Origin/Masterverse? Yes, there are a lot of them. And just like anything else, take them with a grain of salt. We just don't know what's real and what's not. Like, a lot of what Toy Habits has actually reported on has come true. This is actually a reality. But you just never know. We have to take these with a grain of salt. I mean, I make mistakes in the past. A lot of people make mistakes in the past. But it's nice to dream, isn't it? It's nice to dream. We got Nolan, not green. It was a green shirt. Yes, it was. Yojo C says blue shirt. Oh, okay. Anybody taking yellow? Nope. It ended up being blue. It ended up being green. Not white. It was green. It was green. Oh, Nolan. Dang. Yes, that's right. Nolan was correct. Nolan's a soothsayer. Hey, Ray. What's going on? Good to see you. Your Toys reckons this is pretty good. Everyone's here except Willdoor. You know what? He tends to show up when we least expect it, right? It's crazy. Yes, Nolan does know apparently. Anonymous, Nolan was right. Green shirt, area black. Good day, and Rhea black. It is a good day. Diecast Fly. Hey, what's going on, Diecast? Hey Jay, what up? It was funny. We were just talking about Grails at last stream, and I mentioned that Club Grayskull Man at Arms was mine. Right after your stream, I found one for $100 loose and complete. There you go, brother. That's for you, brother. Excellent. Congratulations. That is awesome. $100 complete loose? Dude, you're awesome. Andrew Davis, anybody see Jay? I'm going to put out an APB for him. I'm right here, bro. I'm right here. He's in the stream, bud, but you don't see him. He's live. Crazy. Nolan. Collecting Classics had a green shirt in his earlier vid, so it would be a good guess. I guess so. That is true, isn't it, Nolan? Nolan, you are smart, aren't you? You are a smart cookie. Nolan knows what he's talking about. Nolan is a smart cookie. My goodness, I was thinking he had a crystal ball or something, but no, he just noticed the patterns and made it happen. Excellent. Good on you, Nolan. Good on you. My God, the chat has exploded. All right, I'm gonna have to keep moving, guys. So here we go. Yo, Josie, I got a job, but it didn't work out. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Charles Shadid. Good to see you, Charles. How are you? You have the power. We have the power, my friend. We have the power. Rhea. Maybe he's late bringing the chicken. I'm going to share. Your Joy Sarkis, we got the chicken power. Yes. Nolan had the inside info. Rondo, chicken. Your Toys reckons. Yep, then he thinks so. What the Gwildor is late. Rhea, absolutely. All right, I really am going to have to start skipping now. Let's see. Rhea. Jay's going to read all this and going to wonder what's going. Yeah, actually, I am very. You guys went all over the place tonight. Bob Chamberlain. Everyone see that leaked Amazon list for Masterverse? Lists Prince Adam, Classic Merman, Buzz Off, Hordak Skeletor, and Pighead. Yes. Now we already saw a few of those figures at San Diego Comic-Con, so we do know Pighead was already at the event. So the fact that he's or possibly going to be an Amazon exclusive, that can change at any moment. We really don't know if that's actually 100% confirmed. But I'm really happy that Prince Adam is a possibility. That's something I've been waiting for a long time, and I really want a Prince Adam exactly the way he showed up in the movie. In the series. Now, what's it called? Toy Habits showed off an interesting looking Hordak Skeletor, Horde Skeletor. But I'll be honest with you, I think he's going to look pretty much the way he did when he rescued Evil-Lyn in the cartoon series. I think that's the design they're going to go for. That's my prediction, but mainly because, again, it's in the show, so I think that they're going to stick with that. I really think that is. Armando, Jay brought us all together. What? That's cool. I'm glad if that's actually what happened. I'm glad that would be a thing. Your Toys reckons. We started our own conversations, but yes, we will let him in on this. Rhea. You guys are so crazy. Oh my God, you guys are nuts. Awesome stuff. I haven't, but I'm looking forward to Motu Classics Grizzlor Wondar for sure. Pre-order this time, 100%. You guys go. Go. Cow? Oh, you guys are funny. Oh my God. We want Gwildor. Yes. Wait, what? I'm talking the 18th century medieval times now, guys. I hadeth cometh with this commentary. You guys are hilarious. Oh my God. You guys are having fun tonight. Jeez. Bob Chamberlain. Same. Amazon leaks showed the origin Snake Teela, Spikor, Snake Man at Arms, Squeeze, Snake Hordak Trooper, and something called an infiltrated Palace Guard. Yes, those all look amazing. Hopefully, they're going to come in the Origins line as they've been leaked. I would really be happy for that. Where do we go here? Gwildor, man, you guys are losing it. Holy crap! You guys are having too much fun. This is awesome. Yo, Joe C, I just checked. Willdoor stole chicken, but he's eating ribs. This is true, actually. This is true. He was eating rib bones. That was hilarious. That was really too funny. But it's part of the allure of the movie. It really is. John Brooks, hey John, what's going on? From the Philippines, yes, it is monsoon season over there. So take care, my friend. It is the windy and rainy season over there. My goodness. Darcy Parks and such. I paid $8.40 for Classics Grayskull in the box almost 3 years ago, brother. You are a boss. That's excellent. Congratulations, man. I hope to get anywhere near that. Like seriously, I really do. I really do. Your Toys Reckons. Damn, lucky guys. Barbecue ribs are my favorite. You guys are going crazy. You guys are going all over the place tonight. This is awesome. Armando chicken ribs. You guys are killing me. Envy for thy Willdoor. Oh my gosh. Yes. Amanda's not here. You guys are terrible. Oh my god, you guys are awesome. Yeah, Amanda, that was funny. Oh my gosh, you guys are so there. Armando's laughing his butt off. You guys are crazy. All right, dinosaur parks and such. A hoax must be disciples of retroblasting conspiracy theories. Might be. But actually, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, I do believe it was actually from Mad Hatter's video, which is nuts, which is actually crazy. But you know what? It really was a funny video. So I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be realized by everybody that it was just a joke. Flipboard 23. Yes, we are. It's gonna happen. Nolan, Flipboard can't wait. Yes, absolutely. Cobweb. I think people thought Wonder was a hoax that someone put up because it's just right after Gwildor was announced. It seemed to be too good to be true. I hear you, Cobb, but I don't think that you know what, that might be true. That might have led to a lot of people believing that. But I got to tell you, Mad Hatter's video really was pretty convincing. See what I mean? Like it was just crazy. Rhea, is it just me, or do you also give is it just me, or do you also give it an accent when you read at Reckons comments out loud? Hef. LOL. I try. You guys are funny. You guys are hilarious. Your Time Reckons. Grizzle from Pokemon and Wondar from Digimon. You guys are hilarious. Oh my god, you guys are funny as hell. What is going on here tonight? You guys are completely losing it. All you guys. Dolph's face looks hammered. Yes, it does. We're going to talk about that. We are going to talk about that in droves. Y2 Refugee. I got the movie Skeletor on pre-order BBTS. As they've since taken the listing down, but they did the same thing. 40th anniversary He-Man. It'll be up in a couple of weeks. Absolutely, my friend. That's exactly what's going to happen. You have it on order. Congratulations. You're going to be one of the first. Absolutely. It's going to be great. Benson the Third. Hey, Benson, what's going on? Hi, Jay. I finally received my Blitzwave Voltron this week. Ding! Dude, you're awesome. Congratulations. That must be incredible. Wonderful, isn't it? It's just beautiful, right? Nolan, yes, that is amazing. Collecting Classics. The Classics Masterverse argument is honestly poppycock, to tell you the truth. It is and it's not. I mean, there is a level of truth to how good the figures were, but honestly, these new figures, I'm telling you, they're the real deal. They're actually really, really good. But we'll talk about the head sculpts, which is another matter all entirely. Like seriously, it's just one of those things. Armando, let's see what this week's Mo Tuesday reveals will be. Yes, it'll be a hard act to follow. What's your refugee? I don't know why people hate on the movie so bad. I'm with you, Jay. It holds a special place in my heart. Absolutely. When I was a kid, I was a little bummed. No Orko or Battlecat, but still a good movie in my opinion. Absolutely. That's exactly the way I look at it, my friend. Your Toys Reckons. Agreeth. Collecting Classics. I hope more little people. You're hilarious. Nova, what's going on, Nova? Good to see you. If I see a googly-eyed Donkey Kong Lundgren movie He-Man out in the wild, I would pick it up. Yes, of course. I would not hesitate neither. I would definitely not hesitate. 100%. Nolan, Willdoor needs to be a deluxe two-pack with barbecue chicken bucket and cow. What? What the hell? Going down, I'm gonna swap Mantetta's head with a Dolph skull. Oh my god, you guys are losing it tonight. Little people Eternia. Ooh, that would be interesting. Dolph. Your Toys Reckons. Can't wait for the Masterverse, the Master of the Universe motion picture film figurines 2-pack. But 2-pack. Okay, that might be interesting. But I want my Motu SDCC 2022 2-pack set first before pre-ordering. More stuff. My wallet is suffereth. Oh, what the heck, man? This is just weird. You guys are losing it. Oh my gosh. Y2 Refugee. I hope they will make a movie Teela Man at Arms. We're gonna get to that, bro. I have all the classic movie characters that came out. Hopefully, they make Skeletor's Troopers too. Oh yes, we're gonna talk about that too. That's actually a really good point. I have to bring up one of those things. Yes, collecting classics. We need a pig boy. We need a pig boy, and I really am going to touch on that. That's gonna be crazy. Absolutely, we need a pig boy. At Nolan, definitely need a Gwildor like that. Yes, 100%. Let's see, who else have we not said hi to yet? John, did I hear that correctly? That you had to pass on Crest of Grayskull? Yes. I just don't have the money. There's no way I could not do it, brother. I could not do it. If you want to see my reaction to that, go watch my hunting video at Fan Expo. It literally was a ground shaking moment. For me, it was like, getting close to perfection. It really was. Incredible. Armando, this chat is lit. It is. It's on fire. Randall Guzik, I'm really psyched for the Masters of the Universe Revelation movie figures. Never had a chance for the classics. Plus, Motu Origins movie figures could be the next. Could be next. Yes. Hope all is well. Toys and football, great night. Absolutely, my friend. 100%. You guys are hilarious. Oh my gosh. I was going to share. Definitely Mega J, 100%. Your Toys Reckons. Are you sure you're ready, Mega J? I can't hear you. Oh, brother, I am ready. September 9th and 10th are the pre-order dates. Yes, indeed. I am absolutely ready. Ready to go. Let's see here. Your Toys Reckons. That would be a bummer since he was the main topic besides Jay's Mega J stream. Well, Willdoor, again, he pops in from time to time. We might see him a little later. Jinzin 1. I wonder if the doors open for Masterverse Blade now. Yes, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Jinzin, you bring up a great point, and that's exactly what I want to talk about right now. Tycast Fly, thanks. You're good luck, man. Absolutely. Yep. Everyone's having their conversations. Pop back to Rick. I wouldn't surprise me if a Flock Mossman is on Mattel Creations. Unfortunately, yes. That seems to be more and more likely. But as long as they do make to order, I think we'll be okay. Dinosaur Park and such. Toy Habits Michael admitted he forgot about the Horde Skeletor depicted in the Revelations in his comments, which is why that wasn't mentioned in their broadcast. Well, there you go. And that's actually what I'm thinking. I'm thinking he's going to look more like that. Rarikan, hey, Rarikan, good to see you, brother. A rainy, cold afternoon. Good to see you. Mabuti pare. Ikaw. I'm good to see you, bro. Jinzin, or maybe a blue-toned comic movie Skeletor. Interesting. Yes, maybe perhaps that's what it is. John Wesby, hi Jay. Hey, what's going on, John? Good to see you. Anonymous dude, Diecast Fly. Okay, you guys are just shouting out at each other now, which is good. Primate 7, even 6, brother. I really appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much again. You are the best. You know what I'm talking about, and I will be featuring it sooner rather than later. Good morning, Jay from Germany. It's breakfast time over here. Yes. I had a hearty bowl of a breakfast cereal just from you, my friend. Thank you so much. Jay has some extra power now because of the crunchy. Yes, my friend. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Primate. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really do. It really made my. It really was. It really was amazing. Honestly, I have to say that. Thank you so much, Primate. It was incredible. Thank you, Tony. Thank you. Nolan, Jay, you amassed a great community for your channel, dude. This community is just incredible. Oh my god, you guys are just making everything just. Oh my god, just totally crazy. Yortez reckons Crunchy Nut Bowls, get them while they last. Ha ha ha. Crunchy Nuts, yes. Amazing stuff. Pop back to Rick. What happened to the Mighty Spectre announced? What happened to the Mighty Spectre announced a while back? I think that was an April Fool's joke, but you know what? Who knows? You just never know. Dinosaur Parks. I chose to pass on the Super 7 Motu figures when they were released, but I will not make them stick again. Yeah, I know. It's tough. I had to have them. Your Toys reckons. Wait, everybody, I can see those presents. Yes, Gwildor is Gwildor. LOL. Expect him soon. That would be great. I hope he does come very, very soon. Benson the Third Nova Region. Absolutely. Anonymous dude. Now that would make a great shirt. 100%. Collecting Classics. 3 cheers for Jay. Read the comment. I just try to be fair. Diecast Live. Anonymous dude. What up to you? Absolutely. Cobweb. Sure you're kidding about Spectre, but if not, I'll tell you. Rhea. Jay, you should read a couple of comments now and then. So Gwildor's presence is here. That would be awesome. I really hope it does. Cobweb. It was a joke, right? Yes, it was. In Gwildor's voice, oh no, not only if there's a Gwildor quote. I don't usually do too many Gwildor stuff. It's not an easy thing to do, believe it or not. Diecast Fly, just enjoying the show. Yes, Cobweb. Yeah, him and Gwildor were an April Fool's joke. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. But now it leaves the door open. We shall see. Y2 Refugee, this is my favorite channel now. Jay is the best, so positive, such a great community. Thank you, guys. But you know what? You guys are what make this community great, not me. It's all of you. Papa the Gray, never thought Gwildor were to be a joke. Well, I think Willdoor now has a huge possibility of being a thing. Really, I think he does. YTV, don't forget to hit the like. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much, YT Refugee. Thank you so much. All right, guys, let's get it on. Let's get this party started because it's been a long time coming. Oh my gosh. Collecting classics. Hands up for that Teela 2-pack. Oh yeah, absolutely. I love that Teela 2-pack. Zoa! Pop actor. Cobweb. Pop actor. Moo. 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 Oh, you'll just see who would win a fight. Hoggle from Labyrinth or Gwildor. Weren't they the same? Weren't they both played by Billy Barty? Wait a second. They were both played by Billy Barty, weren't they? Wait a second. Labyrinth. Let's see. Hogarth. Okay. Who played Hogarth? Hold on. Oh, Sherry Weiser. Weiser. Okay, Sherry Weiser played. Okay. It was actually a young girl named Sherry Weiser. You know what? I don't know. I really don't know. I actually have no idea who would win that fight. I think Willdoor has a lot more technology than Nora. Than Hoggle. I'll be honest with you. An honest dude. Sorry, Jay. So much Gwildor madness. I love you. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Who will go with Screech? Oh my gosh, that is a good question, actually. Yeah. Still here waiting for Motu or for Modulok Origins. He's coming. He's definitely coming. They already have the legs. Cobweb. Willow Sorceress would win. She might. You never know. She might. Nolan, no Willow versus Gwildor would be a match. Yeah, that would be interesting. But again, Billy Barty was the wizard, was another wizard in Willow as well, right? Zoran the Barbarian. Hey, what's going on, Zoran? Good to see you, my friend. All right, guys. Let's Nolan had the last word. Let's get it on. So, this is going to be a debate for quite some time. Actually, you know what? Before I get that started, I'm going to preface this. So after I posted that video, there were a lot of people, and you know what? A lot of people who were upset. I can't say it any other way than upset. I got a lot of comments from people like Pass. Worst movie ever. How can you pretend to like this? This announcement, blah blah blah. And you know what? So many people were negative about this, and I had to scratch my head. I was literally scratching my head. I was like, the movie wasn't that bad. What are you talking about, right? And rose-colored glasses, whatever, right? I've watched Master Universe over and over and over again. Again, I was there. I was there when the movie came out. 30 years I've been watching this movie. 30 plus years. And you know what? Every time I watch it, I have fuzzy feelings. The movie to me is great. And you know what? It's not everybody's cup of tea. I get it. The special effects are dated now. The cinematography, is the techniques weren't all there. And the budget was just not there. We understand this. We get this, okay? But what Jeffrey Goddard was able to actually do with the budget he had, the actors who were available to him, the kind of things that he was able to do with what he actually had. Honestly, I applaud him. I really do. And I'm always so happy to pop in a DVD to look at that Laserdisc, to actually revisit Master Universe, the motion picture, multiple times throughout the year. I love that movie. I really do. There are so many things about it to love. There's so many things about it to cringe. I'm not gonna lie. There is a lot of cringe in that movie. There really is. But there's just so much. It was a period piece. It really was in a lot of ways. The neon lights, right? The sayings, the actual language that was used. It really is a wonderful period piece, a fantastic piece. And you know what? It could be argued multiple times over that, and it's always been I have always maintained that I think if they kept it on Eternia, if they did not have that human connection, where there was a thing in the 80s and the 90s, corporations still have this fascination. They still, especially toy companies. Toy companies still have this fascination that if you make a movie about something, which is complete fantasy, if we're not careful, sectors will actually have an Earth connection. You know what I mean? All these different types of movies. You need to actually bring in human children to actually connect, to have a connection with the people watching the movie, right? And it's like, why would we need that? As children, we were watching this whole fantasy that was happening on Eternia. There was never one instance about Earth except for Queen Marlena. Okay, Queen Marlena was the only Earth connection in the whole series of the cartoon. Then, for some god awful reason, and I think this is a corporation kind of idea. The Christmas special, right? The He-Man and She-Ra Christmas special. All of a sudden, we had to involve children from Earth. Right? Really? Like, seriously? Horde Prime, senses some sort of mystical power coming from two children in the middle of, on a distant planet in the farther reaches of wherever. Actually, that's not what happened. But, Orko does something, brings them into Eternia. And then, Horde Prime senses a different, energy from two sources that are on Eternia from a different planet that he must obtain. Right, so he sends both Hordak and Skeletor to go get them. Again, what a crazy story! Like, why would you do that? In terms of cringe, that movie was that television special was absolute cringe. The only thing cringier than that was when Prince Adam dressed up as Santa Claus. Seriously, like, honestly, that's where I sort of went kind of, what the hell am I looking at here? But having said that, Jeffrey Goddard, right? I think he did the best he could do. What's it called? Yeah, I really do think that. Sorry, Gary Goddard. I was just looking that up. Gary Goddard did the best he could. Gary Goddard did the best he could with what he had, and you know what? He did something pretty special. And knowing what he actually went through throughout the production of the movie, it really was amazing that the movie actually got released. It really is. It was in danger of being canceled multiple times over by Golden Globus. It was absolutely nuts. So you know what? Let's take some time now that I've actually prefaced all that, and let's talk about, first of all, let's talk about the actual action figures that have been announced, and then we're going to start dreaming. Now we're going to start looking into what happened and just how much more we can actually expand on this chance, guys, because this is a chance. This is a very, very special chance for a lot of us. All right. So, as reported on, as announced on the official Master Universe Facebook page, the Instagram page, and so excited by these announcements. Yes, He-Man and Skeletor from the original 1987 Master Universe feature film have been announced, and let me tell you, okay, for everybody who's basically been saying, you know what, woo, this is not good. Why? This is bad. There are hundreds of people who are really, really happy. That's funny. There are hundreds of people who are super excited, super happy about this amazing announcement from so many different people are excited about this. What the heck is going on here? I for one, of course, and many of us are super excited about this. I mean, it's just absolutely incredible. Of course, this happened on Mo Tuesday, and it really did re-energize a lot of people's interest for these types of announcements. I know that a lot of people at one point were basically like, these Mo Tuesdays are getting really, really stupid and kind of lackluster and blah blah blah. But I think these two announcements really did bring everything back to center, and I'm super excited about that. Having said that, there are some problems. there are some big problems here. All right, let's take a look. let's take a look at He-Man, Heroic Defender of Eternia. All right, let's start off with the good. Let's start off with the good. Okay, let's take some time and let's start with the good stuff. All right, first thing, Sword of Power. I mean, wow. This is a wonderful Sword of Power. It looks absolutely amazing, and in a lot of ways, the way it's sculpted, the way it's designed, I think it also helped to inspire, the way the Sword of Power, looks today, with a lot of the Masterverse versions. So this, was the beginning of a new generation of power swords, and I absolutely love the Sword of Power. It was absolutely massive. When Dolph Lundgren was swinging this thing around, it was absolutely huge. And I wanted one so badly. I wanted the power sword, especially during that last scene. Of course, everybody knows that moment where he rips it out of its what's it called, lock, and yeah, he screams those incredibly powerful words. I have the power. Just gorgeous. His shoulder pauldrons, incredible. I love the way they're designed. They look so good. I mean, seriously, look at that. The heraldry, the design, the motif of this brass. It was kind of hard to tell in the movie whether they were gold or brass. I'm gonna say they're brass. They look amazing, right? And the wash that they put on them, just beautiful. I love the little inlays on every single piece of the design. Look at all that etching on every single piece. Just gorgeous. And it carries over onto the other side as well. I'm super excited about that. The straps, man, they look incredible. I love the fact, they obviously it's made of plastic, but they are capturing that leather, that faux leather look. It really is something to behold. I really am excited about this. And of course, what is that? Like, a lot of people are saying, "Oh, it's a double dragon, crest." I actually am kind of perplexed as to what that is. I really want to know what that is. I'm gonna have to take a closer look at the Stout Collection, crest piece, and really figure out what that thing is supposed to be. Like, honestly, I really am wondering what the heck is that. Yeah, I mean, I do love the design, but even when I was a kid, I remember looking at this thing, and I'm like, that's not that's not cordite, right? That's not the Iron Cross. Like, what is that? What is that supposed to be? I don't understand what that is. And you know what? If somebody knows what that is, if somebody knows what it represents, it's not Grayskull, right? It's not like, is that the crest of Eternia? Is that Eternos? Is that something that represents Randor? Like, what is that supposed to be? I really don't know. It's just some sort of random heraldry, as far as I can tell. It's just really, really weird. And you know what? I am curious what the production designers, whoever actually put that together, what is that actually supposed to be? I know somebody has the answer out there. I just have never ever been able to figure it out. This is going to be an interesting question. Are these actually molded into the biceps? And if not, are they removable? I think that's going to be a very interesting question. The Master of the Universe Classics Edition, everything was molded. Those are details which are actually molded onto his biceps and painted, and they did an incredible job, I do have to say. So that's beautiful in and of itself. See, I'm thinking they're molded though, because the way they really are kind of situated on the bicep, it really looks like it's pretty much part of his overall sculpt, which is interesting. He has that crest again on his belt, which is very indicative of the character. He has multiple daggers. I did not know that. I thought he only had one additional dagger, but apparently he's got, or if that's a short sword, I'm not really 100% sure about that. I believe that is just a dagger and a blaster, which I remember when I was a kid, I always wondered why the hell does He-Man have a blaster? And I just eventually just accepted it as what it was. Now here's some fun little trivia. He-Man doesn't actually have a sheath. I don't know if anybody knows that, but He-Man actually does not have a sword sheath. At least I don't. Somebody's going to have to confirm or deny that. I'm pretty sure people are gonna get on my case about that. But I don't remember He-Man having a sheath. I remember him having something else. But again, it's been a little while since I've watched the movie, and I could have sworn he did not have a sheath. I could be remembering that wrong, because I know that there was a tiny little loop that was on the back, that was on his back, and he would actually use that to attach the sword. It was weird. Maybe he did have a sheath. I just can't remember off the top of my head at this point. I know that the Master Universe Classics Edition does actually have a scabbard. So maybe it was there. I'm not 100% sure. We also got to remember that this is based off the concept design art. So it could be that, or at least the Master Universe Classics version, it could be that that's actually where they got the idea for the scabbard. One thing that was never in the classics is the heraldry, that the wonderful pattern that's on the bottom of He-Man's cape. That's something that was never put in the Master Universe Classics edition, and I'm so happy. I'm so excited that they've actually included that here on this version of He-Man. This is beautiful. I love the shin guards. They are amazing. Oh my god, I can't wait until we get this guy. And again, he's got another dagger. Just really crazy. And you know what? The details on his boots are incredible. That's something that I don't think was actually part of the classics version. They sort of are. The etching is not as detailed. It's sort of there. But these, I mean, look, this is a brand new sculpt from the top down. I've never seen this sculpt anywhere else. I think this is brand new. This is something that's definitely going to be wonderful in terms of like, where else can we use this design? Because you know what, you know they're going to try and reuse this design over and over again. We'll see exactly where that comes from. Now let's talk about the bad. Oh my god! So Nova had a great had a great quote. If it's a derpy-eyed Donkey Kong, Dolph Lundgren. I don't know what's going on here. I really don't. One eye looks to be a little bit too far to the left. The other eye seems to be floating, a little bit too far to the middle. I don't know what's going on here. Oh my god. This is one of those moments. This is one of those moments where I think they really should have reconsidered this particular picture. But upon closer inspection, I think I know what they were trying to do. It's not Dolph Lundgren's face. I mean, I think they were trying their best to get a young Dolph Lundgren in there, but somewhere along the line, it went wrong. Somehow it went wrong. And you know what? Jay over at Geek Dead Life pointed this out. The hairpiece seems to be off a little bit. So maybe if it needs to be reattached slightly, maybe that's something that could work. The cheekbones are rather high, but it's also it's almost like he's got duck lips. You know what I mean? Like it's like he's puckering up or something like that. There's so many things went wrong with this sculpt, and you know what? No offense to the artist who made this. when it came out of the mold, I think something happened because honestly, it just did not make the grade in my opinion. Now, having said that, we've seen already in the past that it's been proven that production versions look better. They have time to fix this, right? Time will tell whether or not this photograph will age well. Because honestly, right now it's not the most flattering. That's definitely what I'm not going to dwell too much more on this. I think a lot of time. I think they still have time to actually fix this. I really do. I don't because there's no talk about when this is going to be released. So we shall see exactly what's going to be happening. When it finally gets released. The other thing that's kind of bugging me, and people have said something along these lines. If you look at the size of his arms, they're rather large, and that's fine. He-Man's supposed to be this heroic, muscular, He-Man, right? That's exactly where the term came from. But the size of his chest, maybe it's just this shot. Maybe it's just a shot. The size of his chest does not match the arms, in my opinion. And I can tell, without even thinking about it, that this chest is probably off of the original buck for He-Man, and it's this version of the chest is just a tad small. Now, people have actually told me, and have explained to me that is actually more realistic to a human frame, and I get that, I understand that, and probably more realistic to what Dolph Lundgren, looks like, and I can accept that concept. I really can. But if you actually look at the way Dolph Lundgren, how do you spell Dolph? Yeah, Dolph. If you actually look at the way Dolph Lundgren, looked in the film, he had a big chest, man. He had a freaking huge chest. Like this thing is massive. Like I'm sorry, his chest is pretty freaking big. Like he was literally a well proportioned individual. I got to tell you, he just came off of Rocky, right? He just came off of the Rocky films, so he was in prime shape. Like that. Like that is not a small chest. Like honestly, this is sticking out way more than this chest here, right? This one seems a little bit lacking to me. That's just me though, right? But when you look at the new version, the new buck for He-Man, I think that would have been a more appropriate look, from the 40th anniversary He-Man. So yeah, I'm kind of at odds. And since we're here, this is a really high resolution shot. Let's just take a quick look in here. Is that a griffin, or is that a dragon? I'm not sure what that is. I think it's a dragon. Now, we do know that Granamir and the dragons of Eternia, have a great relationship with the Castle Grayskull and the Sorceress. But I still don't understand why they would use this type of heraldry. For He-Man, and I believe that follows through with his shoulder pauldrons. I believe that these are dragon motifs, and I believe perhaps, and this I think this might make sense. Perhaps this is part of the ancient magic of Eternia, and perhaps these are gifts from the ancient from the ancient Eternian dragons. I wonder if that's actually where the heraldry comes from. I wonder if that's actually where this all stems from. That could be something. And I really would have liked to be a fly on the wall when when Rod Cobb and a lot of the other designers were actually what's his name again? This is the Stout collection, right? So what was his name again? Who designed this again? It was damn it doesn't actually say. Yeah. This is the Stout collection, obviously, and I wish it actually had some more information here. That's the one thing about this. It all I know it's the stock collection from the original designer. But yeah, I would have loved to be a fly on the wall. Ooh, we're looking at some junk. I would have loved to be a fly on the wall to figure out exactly what was going on with this heraldry. I think we would have found out a lot more about the dragons of Eternia. I think it would have been one of those wonderful little nods to the Eternia's past. Seriously though, those are just my nitpicks, and this is just me being a fan and really looking at this character as a whole. But this is coming from my own personal experiences, and of course, you look at the Stout Collection Master Universe Classics He-Man, and of course he's based off of the basis of him is off the buck from the standard Master Universe buck. So of course his chest is going to be huge. Of course his upper biceps are going to be massive, right? But he is more or less a brand new sculpt. His legs are absolutely massive. He, of course, towers over everybody else. Look, he literally goes past the standard packaging into the lettering. You have to literally tilt to actually see his facial sculpt, right? So yeah, there's a lot of that in there. But again, I think the chest could have been a little bit bigger. That's just me being me. And being the kind of guy I am, I really am nitpicky about this in a lot of ways. Other than that, though, I think he's gorgeous. I think he's an amazing representation of these characters and what we can expect for future releases in this line. There is also a silver lining to this. As Jay from Geek That Life has said, there are multiple customizers out there who do amazing work for brand new head sculpts, and you know what? Adding an extra $20 head onto that might make all the difference in your collection. So you know what? There are wonderful customizers out there. Hordak MX, he's an amazing customizer out of Mexico. Definitely give him a like and a follow. He does some amazing work, and you guys will not regret it if you're deciding to put a different head sculpt onto your Master Universe figures. Having said that, you know what? I am very, 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 very excited to be able to get this version of He-Man. He looks absolutely amazing. Let's move on to Skeletor. Skeletor, Evil Tyrant of Eternia. Wow. Now, this arguably is the better of the two. Arguably, this is the better two, but it's not perfect. It has some issues. It has some problems, and we're going to go through. First, we're going to go through the good stuff. Then we're going to go through some of the questionable things. First of all, the Havoc staff. Oh my God. That Havoc staff looks almost perfect. Seriously, it looks absolutely gorgeous. I mean, one of the greatest things about the production design was the production design of the Master Universe film. I think you'd be hard pressed to find better representations of different characters in any film. Beastman was incredible. He was a hulking behemoth. Zorod, again, a character we've never heard of, never seen, but he did look amazing. Karg, again, wonderful new mutant. He looked incredible as well. But Skeletor, I think, was a masterpiece. Skeletor, I do believe, was a crown jewel in the production, starting, of course, with his accessories. I mean, this really is a one-to-one representation of the actual Havoc staff from the movie. It's not hard. It's not hard for them to find reference for it. It's everywhere. So yeah, beautiful representation. I love the ram's head, right? The ram's skull, which is very indicative of Skeletor. I love the starburst pattern in the background. Like seriously, just almost like a dark church. You know what I mean? Like he's literally a dark priest. It's just a beautiful idea of a staff and the representation, just incredible. These are very indicative of the movie. These tiny little notches here, which were definitely part of the staff itself. Yes, a wonderful representation of the Havoc staff, just gorgeous. And then we come to Skeletor himself. I mean, look, he just looks absolutely stunning. From the cowl to the actual cape itself, which begins with a sculpted version on top of on top of his shoulders, right? His shoulder pauldrons themselves in freaking incredible. I'm definitely in love with the way they've actually put this whole unique piece together. The chest piece is very, very indicative of the movie. And of course, I don't know what to call these things. What are these? Like straps? Like belt buckles? I don't know what these are, but they look incredible. They look absolutely beautiful, and they very much are in the style of the actual movie itself. Just gorgeous. Even his belt, right? It here it's much like a much more akin to a Japanese samurai mask, right? With the oni design, right? The big mustaches, the kabuki, eyes, all that kind of heraldry that's the Japanese heraldry that's in there, right? Just a gorgeous piece, right? And of course his skirts, like wow, just adorned with these again, what are these? Like they're buckles. There's some sort of heraldry, like all this skeleton type of these motifs that just go all around the skirting, like just beautiful stuff. I didn't want to focus in on this, but even his codpiece, even his codpiece is the correct design. Like they really spent a lot of time, researching and doing a lot of work with the designs. The shin pads are maybe a little too bright for me. I think they again, they have time. I wonder if they could subdue the colors there. They are a tad bit bright, and then of course his boots were nothing to to write about in the movie. So obviously they didn't. They just made it a rather similar design here. What really gets me, and what I'm really very excited for, is the gauntlets. The gauntlets were wonderfully designed in the movie. They had all this technology, blinking lights and everything like that. And the way they were designed, it really did harken back to a kind of Darth Vader type of design, and I really love that. And they really have captured that so well here for this version from Mattel. But they did not stop there. Normally, you just kind of like give up at that point and say, "Hey, we did a great job. Let's move on." But no, guys, take a look at this. And this is something that's not in the classics version, at least not completely. They actually put in the skeleton fingertips. Wow, that is some attention to detail in the movie. Right when you see Skeletor walking, or whenever he uses his hands, you actually see the tips of his fingers have these skeleton tips. They actually have skull tips, and they look incredible. And they've actually went and bothered to actually put that together. That looks incredible. Now, after some extended play, I don't know if the paint on this is going to stay, as pristine as it is here, but I have to applaud the effort on that. And of course, he does have those what look to be almost like bony protrusions at the top of his gloves. And that's a wonderful nod to the movie as well. Just beautiful. That is something that's on the classics version, but these fingertips, wow, bravo, Mattel, just incredible. Now, let's talk about some of the bad things. I already touched on the shin pads. I think they're a little too bright in my opinion. I think they should be taken back just slightly. Maybe put an additional wash on them. I think the boots could have been a little bit better. They sort of look like shoes. I don't know if anybody agrees with me on that, but they sort of just look like shoes. And you know what? That is, I suppose, okay. And unlike He-Man, Skeletor had these wonderful, etchings on his cape, and that's something they didn't add onto this cape. Which I understand. It's a soft goods, and you really don't want buckles on the tapering ends because that's just an additional cost. But you know what? It's something which was very indicative of Skeletor through the movie, and it is interesting that they would put in the pattern the pattern that was on He-Man's cape, and not do that with Skeletor's. I find that a little bit interesting, but as we all know, the devil is in the details. Out of the two, I think that Skeletor's head sculpt wins between the two of them. But again, let's be honest. He's a freaking demon from another dimension, right? So his head sculpt, was going to win either way, right? However, there are things that they got right with Skeletor here, and there are things that they it's tough. It is tough. It is a hard thing to perfect. Facial sculpt like this. Now they do have facial real technology. They do. But I do have to say that it can be very, very difficult to really capture anyone's face, right? Frank Langella, especially as Skeletor, was very difficult as it was. Now, a couple things they got right. No, the sex bots are back. No, block you. Out, sex bots. We do not need any sex bots here today. No, out. More sex bots. No, block you. No, too many sex bots. Not good. Okay. Wow, the chat has exploded. I'm gonna have to start getting these in order soon. Hold on for a second. Sorry, guys. I just don't want to lose my place. So, one of the things that they got right completely is definitely the little cleft under his lip. This was something that this piece right here, that piece right there, that's the one piece that they definitely got right. That is something that is very indicative of Skeletor's lip, and that's definitely the one part that I can definitely see was something they really concentrate on 100%. The rest of his face is actually very, very good, especially from here down. The actual cheekbones down, they look very, very well done in this region right here. This region right here is pretty much spot on. But when you get from here up, unfortunately, that's where it gets really, really difficult. Now, in the Master Universe Classics version, they did a very, very good job on this. You look at this Skeletor, and even though it's not Frank Langella, they did a very, very good job on this. Even the illustration here is a very, very good representation of a concept design. You know what I mean? Of what Skeletor is supposed to look like, right? This is super close. This is super, super close, but just not quite there. And I think maybe with a bit of a wash, it would really help to bring out some of those highlights and some of those. Even though it seems like there is a bit of a wash here, but not. You know what? It's just for me anyway. For me, it's not exactly quite there, but it's close enough. And that's really my only nitpick for the most part with this version of Skeletor. And I have to say, I am super, super excited for this. The possibilities now are open, and we now have proof positive that we are going to be getting, at the very least, He-Man and Skeletor from the 1987 movie. Holy crap! What a chance! What an amazing opportunity for anyone who was not able to get this the first time around. Like, absolutely amazing. And you know what? Bravo to Mattel. This is incredible. Wow. Now we're going to start moving into what is possible, what is next. But just before we jump on that, the chat has literally exploded again, and more sex bots. I just saw them. Where are they? I saw the sex bots. Where are they? There they are. Sex bot out. Okay, sex bot has been taken care of. All right, let's read a couple comments, because honestly, you guys have been chatting like a storm. YT Refugee, Willow versus Gwildor, the Leprechaun versus Hoggle, the Royal Rumble. Oh man, you guys are funny. You guys are hilarious. Oh my gosh, just crazy. Clayton Classics. I was stoked. It was a great movie and a great figure set, 100%. Let's see if there's anybody I haven't said hi to. Diecast Fly, right? What you I had a sticker shock when I saw him. It was like, it can't be real. Instant buy, and Filmation collection is complete. Congratulations, Diecast Fly. Man at Arms, loose and complete. That's so excellent. Congratulations. Jinzin, 8-7 is so much fun. Classic sci-fi cheese, and that music score battle is that music score battle is an all-time classic. 100%, absolutely. Toy Geeksaurus, hey, what's going on, Toy Geeksaurus? Good to see you. Jinsen, so much fun. Cobweb, there's a part in the movie when He-Man is entering the building and his sword falls off his back. Yes, this is true. He has it in the next scene. He has the power. Yes, I know. But you know what? It is again one of those little things that happen in movies, and you miss it. Continuity happens all the time. If you look carefully in the Lord of the Rings, there's a scene where Éomer's sword literally falls out, and because it was done in a single shot, they could not cut away. So what they ended up doing was they actually moved quickly enough to try and mask the shot. But if you look carefully enough, the sword literally falls out, and they just keep moving, right? But that's fine. I think it was wonderfully done. I really do. Andrew Davis, hey, what's going on? Matt Hatter is wrong for that video, but it was funny. Yeah, no, he did it as a joke, guys. He did it as a joke. It wasn't meant as to be anything serious. It was just a joke. John Pentiak. John Pentiak. Hey, John. I hope I pronounced that right. I grew up loving it and still do. When He-Man grabs his sword and says, "I have the power against God Skeletor," is still great. It gave me shivers as a kid. It literally gave me shivers. The moment makes you forget all the Earth stuff and sells the movie. Yes, absolutely, my friend. The way the sword of power just emanates power and then brings it back in to return it to He-Man. Oh, it gave me shivers. It still gives me shivers every single time I watch it. Just gorgeous. Dinosaur Parks and such. Motu fans can be so mature, it's embarrassing. The reaction to Revelation is the best example. Just let us enjoy figures without whining and complaining from other fans. I love Revelations. Truthfully, I really enjoyed it. Is it the best series? Is it the greatest series of all time? No. Are there mistakes in it? Yes. Is there things that could have been better? Yes. Are there things that I regret from the series? I don't know about regret, but definitely certain things could have been fixed and could have been addressed a little bit better. Was it too short? You know what? We're getting a second season, so that to me is good enough. Anonymously 123. Oh, by the way, thank you, Dinosaur Parks and such. I wish it was more like a cartoon, but when you hear, when I hear you and Pixel Dan talk about the movie, I can't help but be grateful for it. Skeletor is awesome. Yes, absolutely, Anonymous dude. Thank you so much. Pop Actor. The Mesa Parade had a better costumes than the characters compared to the movie. Oh, Pop Actor, I know where you're coming from, but at the same time, these are some amazing designs. I don't know why you're hating on it that much, but these are some incredible designs, seriously. But again, that's your opinion, and I'm going to respect that. YT Refugee at Diecast Fly, yeah, that was such good luck. I remember you said something about it the other night. Jay always reminds us, plastic finds a way. I really need to check that eBay more often. Absolutely, Andrew. Master Universe movie is the reason to this day why I stayed in the theater to all the credits just to see if anything else occurs. I'll be back. Absolutely. You know what? I only found out that little tidbit when it came on VHS. I had no idea, and the only reason I even knew that happened was because I loved the score. The score was something I really enjoyed, so I wanted to hear the entire score. Even the whimsical parts, all that stuff. I wanted to hear it all. And then, you know what? At the end, I was surprised after the score had ended. It continued a little bit, and then all of a sudden I was like, "What's going on?" I see a bubbling, this bubbling from some sort of like pool, and then you see Skeletor's face pop up, and he's like, "I'll be back," and it's like, "What? What do you mean you'll be back? It's going to be another movie?" Yes, that was my reaction at the time. It was so great. Pop Actor, no, not Rodrigo Alves. Okay, Yo Josie. Those are going to be are those going to be in Masterverse packaging? I believe they are, but I'm hoping that they'll have much like the way they did with the Master Universe 40 packaging. I'm hoping it has a new a movie inspired packaging as well. That'll be really, really cool. Jinzin, Dr. Zaius Dr. Zaius of Eternia has the power. John Wesby, I love the fact that they did this, and I love the fact that they did it with the movie because that Skeletor really, even for the time, was popping. Yes, I agree. And Dolph Lundgren as He-Man was kind of dope, dude. I totally agree with you. It's still to this day one of my favorite kids movies of all time. Nolan, He-Man coming to Earth just made the movie more real. I hear you. But it was not necessary. In my opinion, it was not necessary. And I'm a huge fan, and I still think it was not necessary. John Pentiak, if you can tell, the canon did try for the most of the movie, and when they cut the corners, it was obvious. If only they had followed through. I hear you, brother. But you know what? From what I understand, later on we found out canon was on the brink of bankruptcy at the time. You know, Golden Globus was pretty much dead in the water. So yeah, it was a tough decision on all parts to continue. So yeah, John, I hear what you're saying, but it really was unfortunate. John Wisby, and now I'll get to own each of them. Yeah, hell to the yeah, absolutely, 100%, my friend. White's a refugee. Andrew, same thing. The post credits was such a cherry on top tease. I was so hyped for a sequel that happened. Was 9 or 10 years? Was 8 or 9? And my imagination ran wild. I miss being a kid. 100%, my friend. That's exactly the way I felt. Cobb Webb. He looks like Thomas Hayden Church. What? Okay. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Thomas Hayden Church. I don't know who that is. Dakasai. I'm not feeling the movie He-Man and Skeletor because I feel the Super 7 Horsemen sculpts look better, but I like the possibility of the rest of the cast. Yes. Again, there are certain problems here, but they can things can change. Cobweb. That's the never-ending story medallion. There's an idea, but it's not. What is that thing called again? What is that thing called again? Yeah, it's not, my friend. That the never-ending story is two snakes devouring each other, and not that. And it even has a story. I can't remember. Sorry, it even has a name. I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, it's actually two snakes eating each other. It's two snakes which are devouring each other, but it's not what's on He-Man's chest. What's on He-Man's chest is a dragon. John, Dolph's costume was great too. It was dirty and dingy at the start. Now and to show he's been fighting, and at the end it's shiny gold because it was rejuvenated. Absolutely, my friend. I totally remember that. The warrior. It's the Mortal Kombat symbol. Good one. The warrior. Absolutely. All right, I'm gonna have to start skipping, unfortunately, again. Well, I will read this one. Y2 Refugee. They were added money before it was finished. The editing was complete and it had to be slapped together with what had been filmed. I feel lucky we got a live action movie. The studio went bankrupt. Yes, I agree, and that's exactly what happened. Pop actor. Those are snakes on his chest. No, they're if you look closely, it's actually a dragon. I think I showed it earlier. It actually is a dragon. Nova Regen. Good lord, that face sculpt. I know, my brother. I know, it's just crazy. All right, I'm gonna have to start skipping, guys. Is there anybody we haven't said hi to yet? Rhea. Definitely a derpy eye. LOL. This is the nicest way to say it. That guy's like, was the Four Horsemen too busy? Damn, that's bad. They're doing their own thing, right? They have the what are they called again? The Mythic War, the Mythic Legions, something like that. And yeah, they're completely separate from Mattel now. I think they hire them from time to time, but yeah, they did not bring them on board for this one. Rocky knocked the eye crooked. Good one, brother. Nolan is he's laughing his butt off. Primate. Careful, Icarus. Jay was right. The decision to deny Grayskull. You'll find a better deal only for the you'll find a better deal for only the castle. Yes, I'm trying my best. I really am. But it was so tempting. It was not even funny. White Refugee. Maybe the prototype has been in the works, and Dolph Lundgren's appearance at Comic-Con was kind of an Easter egg, and they got his permission to do his like this, so they're working on it now. Dude, I hope you're right. I really do. I really, really, really hope you're right. Nova. Hoping the universal joints can be implemented on the wrists, so off-brand Dolph Lundgren can properly hold aloft his magic sword. That would be nice. That really would be nice. Zoran, how do you spell Dolph? You know what? I don't know. If I must break you. But it's actually, I must break you, not if. Nolan, sex bots are here. Yeah, I got rid of them. It's a dragon. It's a dragon. It is a dragon. Yes, it is. YTVG, if nothing else, Customizer and Evil will sell Dolph accurate heads. Yes, and that's what's amazing. Awesome mods. I am looking forward to it. Collecting class is a symbiote from Stargate SG. You guys are awesome. Zora the Barbarian, you wouldn't get away with a costume like that today. Way too much male nipple. What are you talking about? Get out of here. You're funny. Who else? Zoran, this figure is an easy pass for me. Yeah, it's not going to be for everybody. Not much is true. Oliver Belmonte, good to see you, Oliver. What's going on? I was 11 years old in 1997 when the Motu picture came out. My uncle brought me and my brother to see it. Your uncle's awesome, my friend. Just wicked. John, it's hilarious that Dolph gets to show off, and Frank Langella said he got ripped for the film, but had to be covered up after all the toys and tunes were showing off those gym days. Yeah, this is true, but at the end of the day, he still would look small compared to Dolph Lundgren. I think that's actually what happened. Collecting classics. The classics version, I must say, is better sculpt, but the Skeletors are both nice. I'm really looking forward. I'm really looking forward to both these things, and they're going to be two different types. Seriously, they are from two different eras and two different types. Collecting. That face sculpt is right. Vetertron Toy Chest. Hey, Vetertron, what's going on? Good morning, toy lovers. Absolutely. That staff is on point. Yes, collecting classics. Good morning to everybody. YT Refugee. I'm really thinking that this is just a prototype they've been working on for a while. And Dolph's appearance, yes, that is something that possibly could be true. Vetertron, I got them both in classics, but we'll still get them. Absolutely. I am totally looking forward to actually getting this. 100%. Primate. Jay, I received on Monday the Super 7 Hook Mountain Ice Lino. It's pretty cool figure. I missed out. I should have pre-ordered it when I had a chance. I did not get it, unfortunately. Hopefully they'll get some new stock. That would be really nice. Rhea, everyone's saying good morning. I'm ready to say good night. Don't worry, Rhea. We know what you mean. All right. Where else are we? Who else is here? Zoran, looks like he's wearing a dress shoes. I know, right? It really does. So that's one of my only disappointments, really. Collecting classics. The colors are, as we know, from the 40th fig will probably be a lot more flat or matte. This is true. Actually, that might not be true because they actually redid the colors later, right? So it's something that can be redone. We know that now, right? We know that now. John, great point, Jay. The gauntlets are great. The face sculpt is great too. It just sticks out a little bit far on the face of the prototype. Absolutely, I agree. I totally agree. Vetertrons, anyone going to NEC in October? I don't know what NEC is. I think New York Comic Con, or what's NEC? Sorry, I don't know what NEC is. You can't open up those acronyms. We need to know what you're talking about, Vetertron. The Skeletor looks 3D printed. I don't think so, Zoran. I don't think so. I'm not sure where you're getting that, but I don't believe so. Anonymous dude, Renegade Biker, good to see you. Hope you're well, Zoran. We love Jay's passion and attention to detail. I'm trying. Nova, both these figures are wearing Sunday best dress shoes. That's hilarious. Collecting classics. I gotta get surgery in the morning, so I'll see you all. Oh my gosh! I hope you'll be okay, Ray. Take care, my brother. I hope you're doing all right. Vetertron Soy Chest, good luck. Absolutely. John, Nova Gen, ha ha ha. Yes, they sculpted little pennies in those loafers. Too funny. Oh my gosh, too great. Good luck collecting classics, 100%. John Westby, go away, sex bots. Yes, no sex bots. Primate. Well, Jay, I like the new Masterverse Movie Figures. I already ordered the Deluxe Skeletor and BBTS. Dude, I'm really looking forward to them. Seriously. All right, well, let's try and we're gonna have to start moving on. I'm just gonna look for comments that I haven't said that I haven't addressed yet. Vetertron. Toy Chest. I used a classic Rosar to make a custom movie Beastman. It actually doesn't look too bad. Nice. Renegade Biker. My favorite college football team is playing today. They're Arkansas Razorbacks against the Cincinnati Bearcats at Donald W. Rannon's football stadium here in Arkansas at Fayetteville. Go Hogs! Go Hogs, brother. Hopefully they did well tonight. John Wesby. Skeletor's head sculpt is absolutely phenomenal. However, He-Man looked like he got slapped in the face with a bi-statue, but with a bi-state bus. I'm disappointed in his sculpt and hope they fix it. Yes, I'm really hoping they fix that too. John, you did pronounce it correctly, Jay. Rock on. Thank you so much, Ron. I appreciate that. And I'm glad I did. Renegade Biker, I like Frank. Dude, he was amazing. He really was the standout. He stole every scene that anyone was with him. No one could hold a candle to him. 100%. I know others have, but I still it'd be nice to have the original. Yes, it's tough. It is tough. Jericho Savage, hey, what's going on, Jericho? Good to see you, my friend. Let's see here. Cobweb. Thomas Hayden Church is the guy who played Sandman in Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. He looks like he looks like He-Man has. Interesting. Yes. I know who you're talking about now. Yeah, maybe I can sort of see what you're saying. Chris Allen, hey Chris, what's going on? Hey Jay, I think the Super 7 versions of these are better, but I do like the Skeletor. Yes, indeed. I can't deny that these were definitely done with some crazy detail. But you know what? If you look them side by side, it's really. I mean, you know what? You can definitely see some things which were improved, and you can definitely see things which are better in this version too. Again, these are just initial prototype shots. We really don't know. Nolan, what college team? John, did anyone see the replica of the Power Sword from the movie? I have seen it. It's beautiful. It is absolutely gorgeous. And the swordsmith who made my custom replica Sword of Omens actually did another replica for the Power Sword for the Sword of Power, and honestly, it looks incredible. Seriously, I'll try to bring it up next time. Jinsen 1, Langella got ripped for the movie. Apparently, he did. I did not know that either. Nolan, for American, I've always been partial to the Hoyas and the Seminoles. Sorry, guys, I don't know much football. Jinsen, the people behind Masterverse look like they're trying to make some really great, some great and accessible. They came out of the gates with pinless joints and keep improving the product. In my opinion, they're underrated. There you go, my friend. I think things are really starting to move, and I'm really hoping for bigger and better things as things progress. John, yeah, Frank says he got the best of shape of his life for the movie. He thought he should look like the cartoon in the toy. Absolutely, honestly, Frank Langella is a master of the craft, and he knows what he's doing. Good on him. Unfortunately, they put him in a suit. Anonymous dude, Renegade. To keep He-Man related, we say that Eternia Eagles and the Hordak Hurricanes. That's funny, man. Jinzen, John, thank you for answering. Awesome time to learn. I had no idea. 100%. YT Refugee. John, that would be awesome, but I don't think so. There's a life-size Filmation replica out there now for like $600, but I'm not sure the movie replica was ever released. There are replicas, but not official. They've been replicas by fans, people who actually customize them. As far as I know, there's no official replica being sold right now. But yes, the Filmation version is just a little bit, and it's not even the Filmation version. It's actually based off of the toy, and it's not exactly what it needs to be. I'm sorry. John, from interviews, it sounded like what happened with Raul Julia on Street Fighter. His kids/nephews were into it, and he really gave it his all. 100%. That's awesome. John, a refugee. Dan, always wanted the movie sword, very similar to the Conan sword. I'm going to show you guys something in a minute. Jinsen, there's no doubt about it. Langella went all in for that role. One of my favorite performances in a movie. Yes, mine too. He was deliciously evil as Skeletor. 100%. We're lucky when he jumped in. 100%. Honestly, he stole the show. Chris Allen, my biggest issue with He-Man is the upper chest. It's a bit small. Yes, I agree. Exactly what I was saying. I think that they should have used this chest. Seriously, they should have. John Petiak. Jay, I saw your Sword of Omens. Who made it? It's pretty awesome. I'll show you guys. That way you'll know. YZ Refugee, John Petiak. I stand corrected. I have no idea anyone made a replica. 100%. It's not easy. Nova Regen. Mattel's proprietary FX tech does produce decent head sculpts with their WWE figures. So hopefully they get Dolph Lundgren on board with this and use that for better face sculpt. Yes, I hope so too. John's all the WWE characters look pretty good. Not the best, but they look okay. Yo, Joel C. I could pretend that He-Man went to a 1987 Foot Locker and put on some Jordans on it. Too funny, guys. Too funny. Nolan, his voice of Skeletor in the movie is awesome. Yes. Everything comes to he who waits. And I have waited such a very long time for this moment. We've been waiting such a long time, everybody. TW, good morning. Good morning, TW. How are you? All right, guys. Let's get it on. Let's talk about what is next for this opportunity, because this is a golden opportunity for what's next in the what's possible to come for this line. So now that we have Skeletor and He-Man confirmed and looking great, I'm very critical on a few things. Maybe it's a little too critical, right? Obviously, if it really comes down to it, I can always get somebody to do a custom head sculpt, which you know what, will definitely be on the way. I'm almost 100% sure. The chest on He-Man needs to be a bit bigger. That's just my opinion. But other than that, I think we're in for a treat, guys. I think this is going to be something very, very special. And it's another opportunity for anyone who did not get these classics to get their hands on movie versions of these characters. So I'm super, super excited about that. Bravo to Mattel. I think this is a wonderful move. Now, what's next? Well, obviously, what's next is more characters, guys. Holy crap. We need Teela. We need Man-at-Arms. These two characters were pivotal in the movie. And honestly, we never got these characters in plastic form. We never got them. Duncan's armor looks great. Duncan's armor looks so functional. I mean, yeah, it could be a baseball catcher's helmet. It could be a baseball catcher's, chest piece. These are all possible things. Or it could be the football armor, right? But honestly, the way they put it together, the wonderful little nods to the toys. I mean, look, he's got the eagle on his helmet. He's got the again. This is the what's it called, the mouth guard, right? He's got it. It's there, and it actually is a mouth guard. If you see this, right, you can actually see he can lift it up to his to attach to his helmet. So yes, these things are all there. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. His shoulder pauldrons, they actually have the eagle motif on them. Again, they did an amazing job trying to bring to life Man-at-Arms in the film. And you know what? I think they did a great job. This is supposed to replicate his arm gauntlet, right? And you know what? It's not a bad attempt. I have to admit, it was actually pretty cool looking. Now, let's be perfectly honest. We couldn't have Teela running around in practically nothing. So you know what? They put her in a leotard. She looked amazing. Let's just be absolutely honest. She looked incredible. I love the callback to the actual armor itself. This wonderful collar piece, the actual chest piece. The heraldry that's involved everywhere. They even incorporated technology to actually be part of the story. Wonderful stuff. You know what I mean? But her overall outfit was actually really well put together. That it being the 80s, they accentuated certain parts. Let's be honest. You know what I mean? But you know what? We need Duncan and his daughter. We need Duncan and Teela to be part of this, this collection. I am really, really, really hoping, really, and praying. I'm literally praying that we get that we get these as action figures, because we've been waiting for them for so long. They really are an integral part of the movie, and I'm really, really excited to hopefully get these into our collection. Like seriously, I need these two figures. I really, really do. They look so awesome on the film, and I really am excited to have a chance at it. Seriously, when you look at Teela's armor, it's not that bad. You know what I mean? They did what they could to again make it more palatable, if you will, for the movie, right? And seriously, I was very happy with the way Teela looked on screen. We also, of course, need the sorceress. Come on, like seriously. I loved the way they designed the sorcerer. Seriously, they were able to keep the motif of the falcon, right? You can see the beak design right here, right? I love the overall headdress, just gorgeous, right? These crystals are supposed to represent feathers. Again, just a beautiful design overall. She really did look really well done, and of course the gown that she was wearing, just wonderful. And she really is the white sorceress, right? So you know what? It's a wonderful nod to the history of Master Universe. We definitely need a sorceress in the line, 100%. And of course, we definitely 100% without question, we need Gwildor back. We 100% need Gwildor. I am Gwildor of Pinor, right? Come on, seriously, we need Gwildor back in our lives. Billy Bartley, what an amazing actor, seriously. A pioneer in his time. Helped a lot of little people, get their start. Along with Warwick Davis. Seriously, wonderful actors, and you know what? He was incredible. The makeup design on Gwildor was absolutely beautiful. The fact that he could move his mouth the way he did, seriously, I was just so impressed. I love this character. A lot of people are like, Gwildor, oh my god, what are you talking about? It's just such a throwaway character. He was in many ways, Orko, right? He was, but at the same time, he had an integral part in the movie. He created the cosmic key. Oh my god, we need a cosmic key replica. Like seriously, I've been dreaming about a cosmic key replica for years. But Willdoor is an integral part to the movie. He's an integral part to the story. He really is very, very, very important. And honestly, we need another Gwildor. I'm very lucky, very, very lucky to actually have a classics Gwildor. They're not easy to come by. And you know what? I got it on clearance too. That's what was amazing. And I'm really hoping that we still get another Willdoor in the line. That they have to make it. They have to make it. And we some people in the chat were talking about this. If he comes with a cow, that would be just crazy. At the very least, he should come with a bucket of chicken. Like that would be just incredible. Moo, moo, moo! What a hideous cry! Perhaps I can communicate with a poor creature. Moo! Moo! Oh my god, that was one of the best scenes in the movie. I don't know how he didn't get kicked. That was one really, really gentle cow, I gotta tell you. It's got freaking hooves, man. Antler. It's what are those things? Horns. It's got horns, man. Is that a male cow? I'm guessing it's a male cow. Oh. Yeah, 100%. But guys, come on. We cannot go. We cannot. Obviously, these characters are great, but they're just the tip of the iceberg. They really, really are. It's gonna be great. I'm hoping that we get every single character in the Master Universe. It would be absolutely amazing. TW. Oh, I came at the end, I guess. No, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. TW. We are not done yet. We are far from done, to be honest with you. It's not quite over. It's not quite over. We're having some fun though. Yo, Joe C. Skeletor looks like a Reebok pump type of dude. I hear what you're saying, brother. I hear what you're saying. TW. I really need to watch Motu movie again. It's been a few years, dude. I'm going to announce something at the end of the stream, and I hope that you join me. Seriously, it's going to be a lot of fun. YT Refugee, that Man-at-Arms figure would be awesome. Yes, I think he would be incredible. John Pentiak. Yojo C, ha ha ha. More toys. More toys. Actually functioning pumps. Pump for figs. That's hilarious. Renegade Biker. Anonymous dude, maybe you should talk to Mattel about two teams that you talked about earlier. Any suggestions? Ooh, that would be interesting. Nova Gem. Mid-80s Chelsea Fields movie Teela would be a great figure. Yes. If Mattel does a proper face sculpt, 100%. Even if they get close, I wouldn't mind it. Yojo C. Motu Monaco Geller. Oh, interesting. Nolan, maybe we'll get a Lubick figure. That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna talk about that later. But yes, I would love to get Lubick. Freaking Strickland, man. We need a Strickland in our lives, 100%. John Pentiak. In the movie, they say eating meat is barbaric. I don't know how He-Man got that massive, but we don't ever see Prince Adam. I believe that they didn't involve the actual palace guard. They didn't even talk about Eternos. They didn't talk about the royal family. So again, it's one of those things where I think that they omitted certain things about the cartoon series and just concentrated on certain mythos from the toys. I think that's actually what happened. Vader, yes, Jay, 100%, absolutely, Vadertron. I'm super excited. YG Refugees at Nolan, that would be awesome. He could double as the principal from Back to the Future 2. Yes, Strickland. Anonymous dude. Actress Chelsea Fields, who played Teela, looked stunning at the San Diego Comic-Con panel with Pixel Dan. Yes, that was for the animated series, right? I'm hoping so too. Yojo C, I think Evil-Lyn was the best in the movie. She, Meg Ryan, she's amazing, man. She's amazing. Nolan, right to Refugee, absolutely. Yojo Z, she was amazing. Yes, she was. Anonymous, we love you, Gwildor. Absolutely. White Refugee, John Pentiak, man, Anonymous was loving those ribs. Absolutely. Never think when you're hungry. I think we've wasted enough time. John Pentiak, it tasted good. Nolan, yes, Lubick needs a voice chip with an anti-commie action. Slackers! You slackers! TW, you should really switch jobs to voice acting. A while ago, we heard Cobra Commander, now Gwildor. I'm just having fun. I'm just having a lot of fun. Wolfman's got nards. We need that Chelsea Fields head sculpt from Custom Flight Attendant figure for Commando. Ooh, there you go. You guys, moo. If I remember correctly, the cow doesn't get fed ribs. No, he does not. YT Refugee. Nolan, his line from Back to the Future, eat lead slackers! Yeah, exactly. Renegade Biker. Jay, do you think that they're going to be doing a sequel to the movie Motu, and will it ever happen again? They've been talking about it for years, Renegade. They've been talking about it for decades, and it's never, ever, ever been able to happen. Ever. Jinzin, dude, that impression is on point. Thank you, brother. John Pentiak, I'm going. Oh, that's it. RC, all cows are female. Oh, really? But they have horns? I didn't know that they. I see what you're saying. So they're cows and bulls, right? Okay, cool. I didn't know cows had horns. Bulls are male, yes. Nolan, YT, yes, I forgot about you. I forgot about that. Apparently I did too. Cobweb, we must consult the rib bones. They tell the future. Wolfman's got nards. Need that Chesterfield head sculpt? Yes, 100%. YTRFG, the 80s were the best. Yes, and they continue to pop up over and over again. Aaron Hardy, late, probably one of the best canon films. In my opinion, absolutely. John Brooks, don't have any of the classic figures, but in the Philippines, they're going for $60 to $70. Is this the right price? What? John, what are you talking about? Are you serious? Are you talking about the class? Okay, hold on. These are the classics, right? They're 7-inch figures. Are you talking about these, or are you talking about the original 80s versions from back in the day? Because I can see those going for $60 to $70. These are going for like $300, like $200 to $300. You know what I mean? Like that's if you can get them for $60 to $70, John, send me a couple. I will send you the money. Let me know if you can do that, because I will definitely buy a bunch of these off you. Papa to Rick, you're all slackers. Absolutely. Renegade Biker, RC, that's no bull. Would be moving. That would be a very moving idea. But I must admit that this pun was just utterly a bad joke. That's funny. Nolan, John Brooks, all over. They're crazy high, 100%. Wife Jew, John Brooks, that's not bad. And eBay goes for a lot more. Yes, it does. Yojo C, who's your choice for a modern He-Man live action movie? I really don't have a choice because I don't know the actors who are out there. But some people have said the guy from Reacher, the TV series on Prime, he's got the size. I'm just wondering if he can act, because I've never watched Reacher. Nolan, who has the movie rights? Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers still owns it. YT Refugee. I think the Universal currently has the rights. No, it's Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers still has it. They're the last ones to release it, and they still have it. RC, yep, jump on them for $60. 100. I'll jump on them all day long. Rando Guzzi, good journey, my friend. To the tour house for your Motu hunts. Absolutely, my friend. Have a good journey. Nova Regen, classic figures, $60-70 in the Philippines. You know where to tell your present. Yeah, I know exactly. Balik buy unbox. I hear you, Nova, 100%. Nolan, okay, thanks, YT. Absolutely, my friends. This is crazy. Yo, Joe C. Motu Classics go from 60 and up in the US. Yes, 100. Actually, dude, 60, no way. No way. 100, 120 and up. Yo, Joe C. I wish they went from 60. I wish. There was no way. Absolutely not. All right, guys, we're coming to the end for tonight's stream, but I cannot leave without talking about the last few figures who we definitely need to have. We need Meg Ryan as Evil-Lyn, absolutely, 100%. We definitely need her. She's sorry, not Meg Ryan. Hold on, who was she again? Evil-Lyn. God, it's not Meg Ryan. It was Meg Foster. Sorry, Meg Foster. We need Meg Foster as Evil-Lyn. She looked absolutely stunning. Oh my God, those deep set blue eyes of hers, they're real. Like she was really well known for those eyes. Absolutely insane. Best of the Best 2. You know what I mean? Like all those films that she was in, just beautiful. We need we need Card. We need a brand new version of Blade. Oh my God, we need all these 3 characters. We need Zerad. We need Beastman. And there's Gary Goddard right there. We need every single one of these characters. They look so crazy. And they have to look basically like they do right here. Seriously. Like Zerad looked very, very good when they released him. He looked pretty amazing. Card looks fine. He just looks a little too big. They needed to be shorter and not so muscular. That's just my opinion. But I think that would have been much better. Beastman is just hulking. And you know what? I love what they tried to do with Beastman. They really did try to get Beastman's look very much close to what he looked like in the toy. So I was really happy with the way he looked here. Seriously. Was he a wrestler? I can't remember who he was, in the show. But yes, we definitely need these characters. But you know who we really need? Guys, you know who we need 100% that we cannot ignore? We need Pig Boy, man. We need Pig Boy. For those of you who didn't know, a young boy actually won a contest to be in the Master Universe movie, and he was just loving it. And the poor kid, they didn't know what to do with him. Gary Goddard had no idea that Mattel made this contest, so they just brought this kid on set one day, and they were like, "What the hell are we gonna do? What are we gonna do with this kid?" And you know what? I think it took a couple days to figure out exactly what to do with him, and they made him into Pig Boy. So this little guy, sitting here with Meg Foster and Frank Langella, freaking amazing. You know what I mean? Great that he got to actually become part of the film as Pig Boy. Such a great time for him. You know what? It's amazing that he got that chance. Bravo on him. I can't remember his name now. It's in the movie somewhere. And we need Lubick. We absolutely 100% need Lubick. Nobody makes pot shots at Lubick. All right, freakos, you want to play games? Let's play. Absolutely, 100%. We need Lubick. And you know what? What the hell? We need Kevin, and we need what the hell was her name again? No, jeez, now I can't remember. Now I can't even remember. Julie. We need Julie, and we need Kevin. We're never going to get the rights from Courteney Cox. She's never going to do it. I don't think she'll ever do it. I think that was it Patrick Duncan McNeill? Is that who it is? Somebody help me out here. I think he's always up for anything. I mean, he was so young back then though. And honestly, but yeah, I would love to get these 2 characters 100%. Absolutely, I would love to get them. It's not really 100% necessary to get them, but I wouldn't mind. I mean, they were the pivotal points of the movie. It was because of them that they got the Cosmic Key back. So yeah, I would definitely love to get these two. Like seriously, I would love to get these guys. Don't know if it's ever going to happen, but we can dream. We can definitely dream. Yeah, it's one of those crazy things how Robert Duncan McNeill. Yeah, it's just one of those things which happens, and these are the things which happen in life. So yeah, super excited that we're going to be getting these. And yeah, it's really interesting. That is definitely a dragon. That is 100% a dragon. You can see the ears here. You can see the heraldry. It's got feet, right? That's a dragon. These are dragons. These are the great dragons of Eternia. Beautiful stuff. Oh my god, guys, what a night. This has been absolutely crazy. Just nuts. Again, super excited that we're actually going to be getting these figures in after 30 freaking years, man. After 30 years, we're finally going to get He-Man, derpy face and all. I mean, like, what else am I going to say? Like, and we're going to get Skeletor. Wow, just awesome. Just absolutely awesome. Oh my god, guys. It's been a long time going. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. It really has. But we're finally here. We finally reached this journey. For anybody who missed out on these two, congratulations, because we're gonna get a second chance at them. We're gonna get a second chance at getting, these two all over again. So you know what? Plastic finds a way. Michael says it right. He says it all the time. Plastic finds a way, and you know what? It found a way today. It found a way this year. It really did. Sorry, I read that, John. And if they are, start buying them up, because those are really good. Those are really good prices. What's your review? Good journey and good night, all. Good journey to you, my friend. John Pentiak, Eternia, we don't say goodbye. Life is a journey. Good journey, absolutely. In Eternia, we don't say goodbye. Life is a journey, and we say good journey. That's right, John. Absolutely. John Brooks, honestly, I don't know, because I only got back into Origins since they came back. I'm not sure what classics they are. All right, brother, take a look, because classics are much bigger. They're 7-inch figures, and if you can get them for $70, start the investment, because those are actually really good prices. Those are incredible prices. Pedro Lopez, Meg Foster. Yes, I was saying Meg Ryan. I apologize. It was Meg Foster, 100%. RC Beauty. Yes, she was. She was incredible, and she still is incredible. Nolan. Yes, her costume was so amazing. Absolutely. Meg Ryan when Beastman met Sally. I know, right? Jinzin. What about the Troopers? Yeah, you know what? But you know what? One thing about the Motu movie Troopers. What they really were rejects from. They really were rejects from Star Wars, though. Let's be perfectly honest. They were a cross between Darth Vader and what's it called? Stormtroopers. Like, they literally were a mix of Darth Vader and Stormtroopers. That's pretty much exactly what they were. This guy here, he definitely looks like an Imperial gunner. You know what I mean? Like that's the type of thing that oh god, screw off. This that's the type of thing that was happening with these things, right? This is basically Darth Vader's helmet, and this is one of those Imperial gunners that were firing off from the Death Star, right? And the rest of the armor was very much like Stormtrooper armor, right? Except for the pauldrons, right? They obviously were from obviously they were what's his name Skeletor's army, right? This is something we can't deny. These images are all coming from the Foosh. Yeah, but you can definitely see that this is basically just a sort of Star Wars reject. Like that's basically what they are. They're Star Wars rejects. But they did look fun and they did look amazing. So yeah, absolutely, I would love to get them as action figures too, 100%. Yeah, absolutely. Jinsen, absolutely, 100%. Wolfman got Nards. Also need us in scale Mattel Creations pink Cadillac. Oh, I'm pretty sure customizers will have a field day with that. Pop actor Meg Foster looked like Christy Alley, kind of like a more mature Christy Alley. Yes, I see what you're saying. Pedro Lopez, for your information, those who have HBO Max in the US, Motu is streaming there. Thank you so much, Pedro. That's awesome. I really appreciate that. TW, love to do love and you, Sarad. I recently found my vintage one. It's one of the few figures I apparently still have from my childhood. Somewhere down the line, most of my figures were sold. I know, brother. It happens all the time. Me too. Yo Josie, that's me. Pop actor, I had that haircut. Yep. That kid, he was the happiest kid on earth, man. Luckiest kid of all time. Absolutely. Great story, Pig Boy. 100%. It was great. Is that a young Paul Rudd? Ooh, that's interesting. Jinzen, Yojo, is that you? I know, right? Reminds me of Rick Springfield. Ha ha ha. Kevin Corrigan. Wow, you guys are crazy. Pop actors. Some actors also all stuck up on having their faces on figure. Some actors are all stuck up on having their faces. This happens. It does. Pedro Lopez. Who would have used that contest winner? I would have used that contest winner kid to make an in-universe joke by having him play with He-Man toys as he sees He-Man battling on the streets. That would have been a smart idea, Pedro. But I think that they had already filmed all the Earth scenes, so they really had to figure out what to do with the final pickups. I think that's actually what happened. Renegade Biker. Rick Springfield was a good singer. Yes. RC. He's got some good tunes. You guys are having your own conversations there. Pedro Lopez. Good journey, my friends. Good journey, Pedro. Anonymous dude. Good journey. Pop actor Rick. I wish I had Jesse's girl. I got about 25 Motu classics. Excellent, dude. You are so lucky. I'm envious. Nolan, great stream, Jay and Chad. Hope all is well. Good night. We got rest. Good day and geek proud to all you geeks. Absolutely, no, geek proud to you too, my friend. Jinzin, they were all badass Star Wars rejects, though. Yes, this is true. They were. Renegade Biker. Yeah, me too, Pop Actor. However, it can lead to an affair of the heart, even with working class style. You're hilarious, bro. Keep them coming. Yo, Joe C. I found 2 Detoffs for $10. Now I can start displaying my Super 7 Ultimates TMNT and Thundercats. Woohoo, dude. You're awesome. Great stuff. Renegade Biker. But you know that everyone needs a Human Torch. You're hilarious. You are hilarious. Good stuff, guys. Guys, this has been an amazing night. Oh my God, what an incredible look at the possibilities for what we could possibly hope for and dream for new Master Universe Masterverse movie figures from the 1987 film Master Universe. God, I'm so hoping for this. I'm so happy that Mattel's decided to do this, and I'm really, really stoked and really, really excited. And to anybody who's basically telling me, why do you love this? Honestly, I love it, man. I love it. It is one of my favorite movies of all time. And to prove that, guys, I'm working very hard, very, very hard with Oz Guys and Skeletor to actually do a watch party. We are going to spend an evening watching the Masters of the Universe. Don't look at me like that. And we're going to watch the whole thing through. And I'm inviting everyone to join us. I'm going to have a sync up feature where basically it's going to have a countdown. We can sync it up to the exact frame, not frame, but the exact scene where we're going to start the movie. We're going to have a countdown, and everyone can hit play at the same time. And there's going to be running commentary between me, Skeletor, and Oz Guys. And we're going to have a lot of fun doing this. Anyone who wants to join us on the live commentary, please let me know. Reach out to me on Instagram. Preferably, you should have a YouTube channel, as this is to help channels get promoted. That's actually what I'm doing this for, to actually help everybody and just to have a lot of fun. We're going to do a running commentary. We're going to talk about little factoids about the movie. It's going to be a lot of fun. So definitely, guys, I'm going to make an announcement very soon on when we're going to be doing this watch party. It's going to be live. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you guys will join us for that. It's for me. It's a wonderful rewatching of a film which has always been near and dear to my heart, and I'm going to be geeking out through the entire thing. You guys are going to lose your minds listening to me talk. It's going to be great. So many different things I'm going to say. A lot of impressions, a lot of different fun, and of course, Skeletor and Oz guys are definitely going to be there. So they're going to throw in, their commentary into the hat. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you guys join us for that. It's going to be an absolute blast. One of my favorite movies of all time. You guys join us. It's going to be so much fun. Guys, it's been an amazing evening. Thank you again for joining me and spending some time with me. This is the highlight of my weekend, being able to spend some time with you guys. What an amazing community we have here at the Mega J Retro channel and, of course, the FJR Collector channel. Guys, we are so close to hitting 10,000 subscribers here on YouTube. Thank you ever so much for that. It's because of you guys liking, commenting, and, of course, subscribing to the channel that we've reached this major milestone. You guys are the absolute best. I hope you guys continue to do so and continue to support the channel. If you guys are so inclined, I do have a Patreon channel. I do have a Patreon account where you guys can actually help support the channel in any way you can. And of course, you can become a channel member here on Mega J Retro. Every little bit counts, guys. And of course, it's only if you can, if you have the availability to. It is not necessary to join to continue watching the show. I do this because I love it. But of course, as everybody knows, every little bit counts. So any support that I get always goes back into the channel, so that I can keep making these wonderful films and these wonderful videos for you guys. You guys are amazing, guys. I hope you guys are doing well, staying safe. I hope you guys have a great weekend. And of course, guys, for every Canadian out there, happy Labor Day. I hope you guys are all doing well, staying safe. For everybody else, I hope this weekend is going to be hot and enjoyable. And in the Philippines, I hope you guys are staying warm, because I know it's a rainy season. So guys, bundle up, stay indoors. Don't catch cold. It's going to be a crazy one. Guys, for everybody else out there, I hope you're all doing well and staying safe. Last few comments before we log off for the night. Renegade Biker says, but everyone needs a human touch. Yeah. Nova, all this live action talk, and now I kind of want SNL Chris Pratt He-Man figure. There you go, my friend. Nolan, I'm so stoked for Watch Party. It's going to be a lot of fun. Yo, Joe C, yes, Watch Party, dude, it's going to be hilarious. Primate 7, may the force of the crunchy nut be with you. Thank you so much, Tony. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna showcase exactly what happened that day. It was absolutely amazing, dude. Honestly, you brought back so many memories for me. It was awesome. John Tate, hey Jay, what's going on, John? Good to see you. You're just joining us at the end, but it's good to see you, brother. John Wesby, good night, Jay. Good night, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Pinoy Horror Stories, stay safe. Stay safe to you too, buddy. I hope you're doing well. Nolan, happy Labor Day, Jay. Happy Labor Day to you too, Nolan. Thank you so much. Pinoy Horror Stories. Watch Party, let's go. Let's go, brother. Let's go. It's going to be so much fun. John Wesby, Watch Party. Watch Party. Yojo OC. Peace, everybody. 92 degrees in OC tomorrow. You guys. John Wesby, I'm in. Absolutely, my friend. Let's do it. We're going to have a blast. Christian Onofre. Christian Onofre. I'm sorry, my friend, if I have not pronounced it right, but good night, Christian. Good night to you too, my friend. 70 in films, amazing, bro. Regards, absolutely 70 in films. Good to see you. Have a good night, guys. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe, and as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. We don't say goodbye, guys. We say good journey. Geek proud.